Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm here today to share with you my experience with this month's Beauty Hero selection. And if you are a newer viewer, this segment is where I do monthly reviews of Beauty Heroes products, which is a subscription-based service based out of California. And Beauty Heroes highlights one full-size product every month. So unlike other subscription boxes, you won't get a box of samples. But yeah, Beauty Heroes focuses on one full-size product a month, which is referred to as the hero product, and it is always accompanied by a sidekick, which is another product from the same brand. So this month's Beauty Hero selection features the brand Honua Skincare. This is what the packaging looks like. And the cool thing this month is both products, both the hero and the sidekick, they're both full size. So I was really happy to see that. And let me just share a little bit about the brand Honua. So I learned that the word Honua means earth in Hawaiian, and this brand was founded by a woman named Kapua. And she and her husband's name is Brandon, like my husband, and he's a Hawaiian traditional medicine practitioner. I'm just looking at the little brochure that came with this month's selection. And it says that they began crafting customized oils and tinctures for their clients using native Hawaiian botanicals. And then they gave birth to this brand in 2016. So in addition to the little blurb about Honua Skincare here, I watched some videos where Jeannie, the founder of Beauty Heroes, and Kapua sat down and Jeannie was interviewing her about this brand. And I learned that they're both from Hawaii. Well, I knew that about Jeannie, that Jeannie grew up in Honolulu, but Kapua is also from Hawaii. And guys, like when this package arrived and I opened it, I immediately took it as a sign that I have to move to Hawaii, because as most of you know, it's been both my husband and my dream to live on Maui one day. And we're really trying to make that happen soon, hopefully. But yeah, I saw this and I'm actually going to insert a screenshot here, because as soon as I opened this package, I excitedly told Brandon that, you know, this is a surefire sign that we have to move there. And the wallpaper of the chat that you guys see here, that was actually taken on Oahu, because we did a photo shoot the day after our wedding. So I know it's very common for people to have like a wedding day photo shoot, and also like you do a photo shoot before you get married. But Brandon and I kind of did the opposite, and we had our wedding photographer for our wedding day, but we also asked him, or he offered actually, to shoot us the day after. So it was like a just married photo shoot. And our photographer and his girlfriend, well, they're married now, so his now wife, she's from Hawaii, so she's very familiar with Oahu. And when they flew out to Hawaii to shoot our wedding, our photographer David was like, hey, how about the day after you guys get married, why don't we just like drive around the island in my girlfriend's Jeep, and we'll just take cool shots of you. So that's where this photo is from, that's up here. And I was telling Brandon, like, dude, like her, Kapua's husband's name is Brandon too. Like, I mean, things are just lining up and we have to go to Hawaii. So yeah, I was very, very excited when I got this box. Let's just start with that. I also learned that Kapua, like a few years ago, she and her husband and their 4 kids, they moved out of Hawaii because the cost of living was just, you know, increasing. And she was sharing in the interview with Jeannie that life is becoming harder for the locals there, especially with the increasing amount of tourism. And Kapua is really passionate about like keeping the agriculture economy alive in Hawaii. So most if not all the ingredients are sourced from Hawaii. And I learned that her mission is really about giving back to her homeland instead of, you know, like getting rid of farms and like just developing new land and buildings on top of it. So she is really, really passionate about keeping the traditions of Hawaii alive, which I appreciate. So as I was watching the interactions between Jeannie and Kapua during the interview, I noticed that Kapua just had this really really like soothing quality about her, and she just seems like she's really full of love, and I'm just naturally attracted to those kind of people. So yeah, that was my impression of her. I wish I knew where that flower went that was included in this box, because it was handmade in California, and Kapua was sharing how she likes to wear a flower in her hair like every day, not even for a special occasion or anything, but just to like go to the grocery store. And she was saying that she likes to wear the flower in her hair and just, you know, smile at strangers and, you know, give off positive vibes, which I really admire, because I don't know, I live in Korea and it's not a normal thing to just smile at people you don't know, and that's one thing that I really miss about living in America. Like, I just remember, you know, when you'd see your neighbors, or, you know, you run into, not even run into, but you see people that you don't know while grocery shopping, and people just smile and say hi. So it sounds like that's what she likes to do, just like give off positive vibes to people around her. And the flower was included in this box. Let's see. The flower is a Hawaiian symbol of beauty and peace, and Kapua invites you to wear yours like a piece of jewelry, so you can spread the aloha spirit wherever you go. I feel like I'm getting a cultural lesson on Hawaii to like prep myself to live there almost, like just from this selection. And I always thought aloha just meant hi in Hawaiian, but there's an acronym for aloha, and the packaging of both of the boxes is pretty cool, because you open up the tab like this, and then it folds out, and it tells you what the acronym for aloha is. And I'm probably going to not be able to pronounce a lot of these Hawaiian words, but basically the meaning of aloha is kindness, tenderness, unity, harmony, agreeable and pleasant, humility and modesty, patience and perseverance. So yeah, it's really just like a way of life. Yeah, I really liked all the little details that was put into the packaging of this box, and it's also 100% recyclable and compostable packaging. And it was created by Wind Energy and inscribed with vegetable ink. So let me introduce this month's hero product, which is the Aloha Youth Serum. And this is 1 fluid ounce. This is a luminous serum created from a beautiful blend of unique Hawaiian botanicals, designed to hydrate, smooth, brighten, tighten, and nourish skin. And it leaves skin dewy and fresh. Some of the superpower ingredients include aloe vera, chia seed, comfrey, kukui, hibiscus, awa, noni, rose, tamanu, and turmeric. So on the brand ambassadors page, I know that Jeannie included some extra info about this. Okay, so this serum has 2 forms of turmeric in it, sun infused and CO2 extracted turmeric, and that's what makes it very potent. So the Aloha Youth Serum retails for $58 at 1 fluid ounce. And the sidekick is the Olena Beauty Oil. This is also full size at 1 fluid ounce. So Olena, which is Hawaiian turmeric, it's an anti-inflammatory powerhouse known to treat skin conditions like sun damage, eczema, and acne. It's blended with the ancient Hawaiian plant oils of kukui and kamani, and these healing oils help nourish and feed the skin and promote elasticity. There's also antioxidant-rich cacao, which is a favorite ingredient of mine, and this is a multitasking super oil which will leave you with brighter, more supple skin. So something that's not included in the Beauty Heroes brochure is the many uses of the Olena Beauty Oil, and Jeannie shared it with us on the brand ambassadors page. So let me go ahead and read that to you, because I thought it was really cool. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different uses for this, and I love multi-use products, because especially if I'm traveling, it's so nice to know that you can have one product that'll do so many different things, right? And if you can just only get away with one, you know, that really alleviates you from overpacking. So I appreciated that. And the many uses, okay, 1, you can use it as post-sun recovery, or for sunburn and inflammation relief. You can use it for burns, bites, cuts, diaper rash, and scar prevention. It says you can also use it for lightening and brightening to help repair hyperpigmentation from post-acne scarring. It's also an anti-aging treatment because it contains whole plant vitamin C and antioxidants. You can use this under the Aloha Youth Serum to replace a heavy moisturizer, and because it's deeply hydrating, it can help soften fine lines. Let's see, you can also mix this oil with the youth serum to use as an eye cream. It can be used under makeup and after foundation on cheekbones for a natural highlight. This I thought was interesting. You can use it for tattoo care. And Kapua has a Hawaiian tattoo artist that swears by it, and she uses it for all her clients to help with the swelling and redness. And lastly, you can use it as an eczema and psoriasis spot treatment. And Kapua says she has clients that will buy it just for their kids' eczema issues. And Jeannie also added in here that she thinks it makes a great men's facial oil. And let's see, the Olena Beauty Oil, this retails for $48, and this is 1 fluid ounce. So as for my experience with these two products, I usually like cover them separately, but for this selection, I'm gonna talk about them together. And I'm so bummed to say that these products did not work out for me this month because there's something in here that I'm allergic to, and I'm not 100% sure. But let me share a little bit more about that. So when I first received the box a few weeks ago, I want to say about 3 weeks ago, the day that I received it, that night after cleansing, I layered these two together. And the next morning, I woke up with a few spots. So it wasn't like the deep, like painful acne or anything, but it was just little bumps, like clogged pores on the surface of the skin. And I wasn't 100% sure that it was a reaction to these products. Because I just gotten back from Malaysia, and my skin towards the end of that trip, it wasn't doing very well. But I came back to Korea, I tried this, and I had a few bumps. So I didn't want to write off these products just yet or like blame them for what happened. And so I just kept using them for a few days. I used them together, and I noticed that I was getting spots that I don't normally get. Like I don't usually break out on my forehead or like right on tops of my cheeks anymore. My acne has been very concentrated right here along my jawline and chin, and I know it's because of a hormonal imbalance that I have. So once I started noticing the little spots, I then actually separated these two products. So I mean separated as in I isolated them. So some days I would just use the youth serum to see if my skin would react to this, and then on other days I just used the beauty oil on its own. And my skin was actually getting more spots. So it wasn't itchy, thankfully, because I know that in the past when I have had allergic reactions, I either get the little on the surface, like sometimes they're whiteheads, sometimes they're clogged pores, but other times like my skin gets really, I get hives and I get itchy. But yeah, it wasn't an itchy hive situation this time. So even after using these products on their own, I noticed that my skin wasn't getting any better. So I took a break and I went back to my the skincare that I was using for past like 4 to 6 months, and it's the Mahalo line. So I got this at the beginning of January. This is the Mahalo Rare Indigo Balm, and I've been using this to moisturize. I'm almost done with it, as you can see. So at night, I was moisturizing with this, and when I finished January's hero product, which was the Maya Chia Super Couple, I love that oil, and I wanted to try something else before I went back to that one. And so I picked up Mahalo's Vitality Elixir, and this is a facial serum. But to me, I don't know, when I think of a serum, I think of something lighter, like the Aloha Youth Serum. So to me, this feels more like a face oil. But yeah, I went back to these two. I've been using this one for what, like 4 months now? And my skin just immediately became calmer, and the clogged pores and the bumps that I had, they started going away. I mean, I still have like one tiny one there. I had like symmetrical dots, like I had two, like almost like a mirror reflection of each other, and then my forehead is still clogged, but definitely doing better. So I bring up Mahalo because I just went back to my normal routine. My skin felt okay, and then I reintroduced these products again. Again, I did it separately. I think I was trying Youth Serum in the morning and then the Olena in the evening. Yeah, and the same thing happened. My pores started getting clogged again. So I wrote an email to Jeannie and I was telling her like how bummed I was because I was so excited for this selection. And luckily a few days ago, Jeannie and I were like overdue for a catch-up session. So I don't remember the last time I spoke to her, but yeah, we had a scheduled Skype date earlier this week. So amongst talking about a million other things, we discussed my reaction to these products, and she actually reached out to Kapua on my behalf, and Kapua definitely thinks I'm reacting to one of the ingredients in here. So I was telling Jeannie, like, when I went back to my normal skincare or what I was using, I told her that I was using the Vitality Elixir and the Rare Indigo Balm. So what she did was, like, she did some detective work for me and she pulled up the ingredients for the Vitality Elixir along with these two products just so that she can see which products I'm okay with, because apparently like they have very similar ingredients. Not exactly, but I want to say at least a few of the same ingredients. So Jeannie deduced that I'm not allergic to turmeric because turmeric's in Vitality. I've never had a reaction from this. I actually, this is probably one of the facial serums that I swear by. And yeah, I never had a reaction to turmeric. There's also cacao in the youth serum, and I know I'm okay with that ingredient because I've used Josh Rosebrook's antioxidant cacao mask. Never reacted to that. So while Jeannie was looking through the ingredient lists of these products, the one ingredient that is in both of these products that's not in here is noni, which is a plant. I think noni is what is responsible for the potent vitamin C, I believe, if I read correctly. So we think that might be the culprit, but again, I'm not 100% sure. And I told Jeannie that I'm going to, you know, stop using these just because I don't want to make it worse or like have my pores be clogged. I'm honestly so bummed that these products didn't work out for me, because even before testing them out and like playing with them and putting them on my face, when I was reading about them, it sounded exactly like what my skin needs, like anti-inflammatory. Like, I do want to treat my fine lines. I know that turmeric's really good for acne. I mean, yeah, I had all these expectations after reading what the product claims were, and so yeah, I'm a little bummed, but that's okay. I mean, I'm not going to let these products go to waste, because after talking to Jeannie, I don't know why I didn't think of this before, but she was like, oh, why don't you test it out on your husband and see how he feels or how his skin reacts. And Brandon, he keeps saying he's had really, really terrible acne in high school, but he doesn't have any photos. So to me, when I look at him and his perfect skin, I think it didn't happen. But he's always telling me that he used to have really terrible skin, but you know, he doesn't break out anymore. So yes, my skin is way more reactive than his. And after Jeannie made the suggestion of me using this on Brandon, I did for the first time last night. So I texted Brandon this morning at work and I asked him if his skin reacted in any way to these products, and he said no, his skin's totally fine. And he sent me one of those, like, this little bear thumbs up emoticon in Kakao, which is like a messaging app that's very popular in Korea. So yeah, just keep in mind that I've only used this on him once, and I'm going to continue to use up these products on him, and then maybe after we finish it and this becomes an empties product, I can follow up with you in terms of how Brandon felt about these products. Oh, and the other thing that I wanted to talk about was the scent. They're both it's more of a medicinal scent than, you know, anything like fruity or floral. And in fact, the beauty oil, to me, it's very herbally, and it almost kind of smells like weed. And when I applied this on Brandon's face last night, I was like, do you smell weed? And he was like, yeah. I'm like, is it bothering you? He's like, no. So yeah, just wanted to add that in about the scents. For those of you that are already Beauty Heroes members and you received this selection, I would love to hear your experience with these products, especially if you have less sensitive skin than I do. And I know that I couldn't like give you the benefits of these products because they didn't work out for me, but I would love to hear how these performed on different skin types. So yeah, please feel free to share with me your experience down below in the comments, as well as for, you know, other people that may be interested in this line. So the retail value of this month's box is $58 and $48, so that's $106. But if you are a Beauty Heroes member, or if you sign up to become a Beauty Heroes member, you can experience this box for about $39 US. That price includes shipping if you live in the US, but Beauty Heroes also ships internationally to many countries, including Korea, where I live. And so I will leave a link down below for the exact breakdown. I believe if you live in Canada, shipping is $11.95, and for everywhere else it's $18.95. I will leave links down below if you are interested in signing up to become a Beauty Heroes member, or if you just simply want to click through to check out the products just to read up on the ingredients or to learn more about Honua as a brand. So I think that's it. I hope you guys found this review helpful, and again, I would love to hear about your experience with these products. Hopefully they're positive, and hopefully your skin isn't as sensitive as mine. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and let me know if you have any questions down below. I'll see you guys soon. Bye!